I did it. I bought it. I bought the Cake Froster Pro. So let's talk about it. It took 2 to 3 weeks to come in the mail because I paid for air shipping. Now you can choose sea shipping, but I think it's like about $100 extra for the air shipping. And then I had to sign for it. I went to pick the kids up from school, came home and started sitting on the steps. So I didn't get an unboxing video, but it came with two spatulas, two offset spatulas, no, two straight spatulas, and a rubber spatula, and a couple thimbles and a thimble holder. It didn't come set up in the box, but it was pretty easy to set up. The bottom part was already set up, I just had to attach the L-shaped part. That was pretty easy to do and straightforward. Now, when I did it, the first thing I did was to put it on with my cake board. As you can see in the beginning of the video, when I frost my cakes, I usually put it on a bigger cake board, and that didn't work out. I had to cut my cake board down to actually get it on here. And not only that, when I first put it on and it started to spin, even though I had a non-slip mat underneath, it started to spin off. I literally catch it. Else it would have made a whole mess. So I had to end up using Scotch tape to tape it down, but the Scotch tape wasn't strong enough. So I had to end up using duct tape, which was, oh. And that wasn't even the second thing that happened. The first thing that happened is my cakes are usually 8 inches and taller. This can only fit 6-inch and taller cakes. So I had to trim my cake down. If you notice in the beginning of the video that the middle cake and the bottom cake is bigger than the top cake, the top layer, that's because I had to trim it down for it to actually fit. So that was a big thing for me. Now, so that is 2 no's for me. The trimming of the cake board and the fact that it only fits 6 inches and lower cakes. So the second thing, oh, and the fact that I had to use duct tape to tape it down. Like, why do I have to use duct tape? You'll see at the end of it why I'm upset about that. Now, it isn't as easy as it looks in all of the videos that we see on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook that's floating around. It's simply not that easy. I guess if you get accustomed to it over time, it's going to be that easy, but this was my first time. And as you can see, I'm literally struggling. It took me about 1 hour to do this, and I cut the video down. But in 1 hour, I could have frosted a whole bunch of cakes. Maybe this is perfect for a Cake Froster Pro that knows to use this, but not for me. This is my first time using it, and I expected better for a first timer. So this was a big turnoff. Maybe I could use it for crumb coating, but then again, I have to duct tape it down, and I had to cut my cake board, so that's a no-no. Now, it made a lot of mess, and I had to keep refilling the frosting bag that it came with. I forgot to mention that in the beginning, it came with a frosting bag also. So that was a big thing. And I don't know. Like, you can look at the video, like, the video is real time. The only time I probably paused the video was when I had to keep refilling the bag. That's the only time the video was paused. And I started off the machine. I had it turn around in the beginning, and I couldn't get the frosting from out the side, so I had to turn it around. That's why you see it flipped around from when it was in the beginning to now, because I couldn't get a thing. So I don't know. Like, this wasn't for me. Like, you can watch the entire video out and you can see. And the ending of the video, when I had to take it off from the, what do you call it? From the turntable. Because my cake is 6 inches and that can only hold 6 inches cake, it messed the top of the cake up. You'll see at the ending of the video. Like, it was not worth it. Personally, for me, it's not worth it because I can frost my cakes way better than this. And I wasn't even giving my cake sharp edges to begin with. Like, you can look at it and see. Maybe if I put it in the fridge to firm up and then put it back, but then they're supposed to do everything all in one. Like, is it really worth it? Let me know in the comments if you think that you would buy one and try it, or if you actually do have one and if it works for you. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I feel like if I just wasted over $600 for no reason, like, I could have done a lot better things with that $600 in this recession. But anyway, I'm not complaining. So it's not worth it for me. I could have frosted a whole lot of other cakes. You can watch the videos and you can see I listed all the things that I didn't video in. I didn't get a chance to video. So it was pretty easy to set up. That's a plus. It came in about 2 to 3 weeks. That's a plus. But for air shipping, I was expecting it faster than that, but it's okay. Negatives, I had to cut my cake board for it to be the same size of the cake. I had to trim my cake because all my cakes are 8 inches and taller. It's not as easy as it looks, maybe because I'm not an expert at doing this, but right now I'm just repeating myself. You can just watch the ending of the video to see exactly what's happening. The video is not fast forwarded, so this is exactly how it spins. Like, I watched other videos and I feel like those people fast forward the videos even though they said it's not fast forward, but they fast forwarded because my machine does not spin like that. It does not spin as fast as that. Now, this is real time, no editing, no fast forwarding, no anything. It just does not spin that fast. Watch to the end of the video and you'll see what a struggle it is to get the cake from off of the machine. I feel like the other people that left reviews on this thing, they didn't leave an honest review. That's how I honestly feel. So I basically left a raw review for you guys. You guys can judge if you like it or not, but for me it really wasn't worth it. Like, it really wasn't. It just wasted my time. It's a good thing this wasn't the cake for a customer and this was just the cake that I tested out that me and my kids ate later. Like, it really wasn't worth it. Look at me struggling. Look at this. Look at how it's touching the thing. Like, if I didn't had the duct tape at the bottom of it, maybe I could have slid it out, but it had the duct tape. So, it's not worth it. I need to know how you guys feel about this in the comments if you're still willing to go out and buy one. And if you're still willing to go out and buy one, I'll leave a link down in the description where I got it from. So, good luck.